same.
Every racing driver gets the same thing. Are you the Stig? Hi guys, and welcome back, and welcome to another video where you join me at a very sunny Silverstone. We are back once again at a circuit, and I have kindly been invited down here by Lego Technic. Look at this. Well, there you go. That's part of what is happening today. I am here at their stunt school. This is all going to make sense in this video. I'm not actually being personally taught myself. I wanted to do something, well, I've been doing a lot of track content, haven't I? And I wanted to basically share something about my past which you don't actually know about, and how this is all going to make a lot more sense as this video goes on. There is some mad car which I'm due to go in as well. This is like some ridiculously souped up thing. But what is going on is Lego Technic are here with some of their products, and this is all to inspire the younger generation with their product. This is the Can-Am Maverick. Look at this. This is a beast. So this basically goes off-road and does mad speeds. Look at the suspension on it as well. It's utterly absurd, and I cannot wait to have a go in this. Well, actually, I'm not having a go in this. I'm a passenger, and I'm going to tell you I'm a passenger in just a minute. I was actually looking at the key just a minute ago, which is here. Look at the key. Very sort of odd sort of setup going on there. So I'm going to be a passenger in this with a gentleman who you might be aware of, Ben Collins. He used to be the Stig, and I want to sort of talk to him about that, but also have a proper chance to experience what is a very cool bit of kit. So I'll go in this first. We might even do like a little head-to-head as well. Can you show who's actually driving? Show that Ben's driving. We're going to keep this in one piece, mate.
It's the first time you've driven with me, I think.
It's the first time. I'm not worried.
You should be. This car has a bit of a habit to tip slightly.
It would never roll.
It definitely could roll. Yeah. I wouldn't put my elbow there. No way. I would absolutely keep your hands inside the vehicle at all times.
Please proceed.
There's a nervous handle here for you.
Is that actually a handle? Can I hold that?
I won't judge you. And there's another on the other side.
So I can hold here?
Yeah, you can brace. You can, but don't touch anything on my side. Alright, you ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Are you sure?
We're ready.
I think you've got a real brace position on. Alright, cool.
Go on, Stig! That nearly rolled!
Right through it!
No, we didn't run! About being a racing driver is being a passenger of another racing driver.
The best thing about driving this car is hearing another racing driver squeal like you just did.
So quick as well. If people don't aware, I think you are aware that Ben was the Stig, and that must have been, because I don't know if people know this online, but it must have been a very cool experience.
Oh, it's amazing. Every day was different. So I never got to drive anything quite like this, but so we had things like the aerial atom.
Did people suspect you were the Stig when you were the Stig?
So to begin with, no. I had pretty good, this is before Wikipedia and YouTube, people like you broadcasting things widely.
Causing trouble.
And then, you know, as time goes on, you kind of start having to fend things off, because I think it started out with like an insurance document got leaked, and then eventually the real sort of beginning of the end was the BBC and the Wisdom ran an article in the Radio Times that outed me as a Stig, so that was a bit of an own goal. And after that, it became quite difficult to argue.
Yeah, but it must have been quite, when you turn up, you used to arrive in your helmet.
You used to arrive with a balaclava on, go to work like that. So sort of sneak in, try and get through the back entrances of different places, and just check into hotels as Richard Jameson had like a fake BBC ID card.
Really?
Stuff like that.
That's so cool.
And just try to be clever. And the fewer people that knew, the better. But over time,
because people even suspect every single racing driver. Even I've come under this whole thing. I'm not the Stig. So that's the thing. It's people suspect all these racing drivers.
Yeah.
And
that was the beauty of it, because anybody that knew that I raced would say, "Oh, I bet you're the Stig" or something. And they go, "Well, everybody gets the same."
Every racing driver gets the same thing. Are you the Stig?
Yeah.
But very cool, and yeah, a pleasure. What I have next to me, and this is Whack, part of Lego Technic's range, and as you can see, it's based on the same thing. Let this guy finish doing a donut. Yeah, basically what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the different products with Ben in just a second, but something which I haven't spoken to you about, and that is that I used to, well, I have done stunt driving in movies. I want to carry on doing all that sort of stuff, and as we're at Stunt Live with Lego Technics, I thought that was the perfect time to tell you that this is what I've done, and you guys didn't know that, and I would like to carry on doing it more if I can in my free time with racing and YouTube. I'm joined with Ben, and we're going to talk to you a lot more about what we have going on here and the products.
You know, my little stunt land. You know, so you can see what's kind of going on. We've got some off-road here, so you can sort of drift through the rocks. You can go up through the tunnel, make a jump of it, and land on the other side if you've got some
slight drift,
some skills.
Yeah.
So these are wind-ups, so you can pull them back to generate the energy in it, and basically.
Oh, so do you just have to keep going like that?
Yeah. Get some energy. There you go.
Oh, that is flat out. That.
And then you go, just line them up and try not to get this wrong. So,
that's it. That's cool.
Into my own racing helmet.
That's perfect. Yeah. Just to keep going like that, or do I?
Yeah. Power them up.
Maybe a minute.
Now I hold the wheel so you can. That's it. There you go. Now hold it so that you can keep the energy in there. Well done. You can actually combine these, which I didn't realise until recently. So you can make a sort of 6-wheel version of this, which I'm intrigued by, because the engine's in the back. So I'm thinking that if you combine the two engines of these together into a 6-wheeler, you have a lot more torque to punch up the tunnel ramp, and you probably jump even further.
And you can rebuild them.
You can, which after watching your driving, is probably a useful thing to have. You can replicate a lot of the stunts that we've been doing today with you.
Yeah.
You know, get them. And
I was actually saying about the movies and stuff like that and stunts. It's all goes into the same thing.
Yeah, that's how you can practice these at home. Exactly. And with a 180 slide at the end.
What more do you want?
There you go.
Done.
Natural born stuntman.
Right, here we go. It's time to get in the caterham. I'm now driving Ben.
Have you driven one of these before?
Not recently.
When have you driven one?
Probably about 5 years ago.
You know this is not a racing course though, obviously.
I do know that, yeah.
Alright, fine.
Let's just remember if I know how to...
There's some big telegraph poles down that way as well. I've noticed that they're more on my side than yours.
You are worried, aren't you?
Well, you know.
How do you start this thing?
Let's go.
Tell me, is it that?
It's like, oh, he did. Perfect, absolutely perfect. That car is a 11 out of 10 even.
Yeah, you enjoyed that.
Really good.
This is the walk of shame. Going to pick up all these cones. How many have we got more?
Plenty more to go.
No, there's not that many. Well, I did, I did wipe out a few.
You've done about 10.
And I didn't do these two, did I? Yeah, maybe I did. There we go. Good as new. I didn't do that. So it is time for me to head on my way home and leave Silverstone. What an amazing day it has been, and thank you so much to Lego Technic for inviting me down here. It's been amazing to go to the Stunt School live and just be doing something a little bit different. I love doing the whole racing side, being back at Silverstone in this environment and just doing it in a way which is a little bit different, giving the stunt sort of perspective of things, and the slalom courses going in between, obviously that mad car which you went in. Pleasure to go with Ben Collins, the old Stig, and answering questions. No, I'm not the Stig. I get asked this, and I think every racing driver has been asked this in the past, or am I? I'm winding you up. A massive thank you to Lego Technic for inviting me down. There's a lot of cool stuff coming up. From me, it's out. I will see you all very soon.